everybody, this is Meowth. That's right. So, right before I played this game, I was, I did a game where I was 23-1. I came in way late, and the game was almost over. And I managed to actually pull ahead of everybody on my team and everybody on the other team to finish ahead of everyone. And, of course, this, caused other people to call me a cheater. And typically when somebody calls me a cheater, I don't even bother, telling them, no, I don't cheat. There's just no point because they're not going to hear you anyway. So I handled it the way that I always handle it, by just killing them some more. And while I was doing this, of course, the host of the server, the admin, decided to actually stick up for me. So you probably saw at the beginning of this round where the host was telling me NP Meowth because I had thanked him in the last round for basically sticking up for me. So I really appreciated that there was somebody out there who was willing to put themselves out there for me. In this game, I'm using the M249 with red dot sight, the muzzle brake, and an extra mag. This is a setup that was suggested to me in one of the comments, so I thought I'd try it out. I've never really used LMGs before in Medal of Honor, and the only experience I really had with this gun, or any LMG for that matter, has just been during like a weapon pickup when I'm trading for somebody else's weapon. And honestly, I probably have more experience with the RPK, even though it's a pre-order only gun, and we definitely didn't pre-order Medal of Honor. I've got to say, this is one of the easiest guns I've ever just picked up and dominated with. I mean, it seems like every game I've played with this gun so far has just been a steamroll at that, over any of the enemies I've tried to kill. This gun has so many upsides. It's got that 100-round clip, so you don't have to worry about running into a large group of guys and running out of ammo after killing maybe one or two, and having that rush to switch from, say, your primary weapon to a secondary like a pistol, or maybe another weapon like the ever-hated grenade launcher or rocket launcher. You can practically just run into that crowded room full of guys and hold the fire button down until there's no one left standing. If it weren't for the extremely large clip of the M249, I wouldn't be able to kill these two guys right here, right after I knifed that guy. I would have had to have reloaded or switched to a different weapon or something like that. Of course, I'm having to do that right here, but it makes it so that maybe you can run to a place that's a little bit safer before you, stop and reload. I, of course, died there. The M249 is also extremely powerful. So you can kill guys with, say, 2 or 3 shots, and they don't even have to be particularly well-placed shots. I mean, you don't need to search for a headshot to get the kill. The only real drawback I can find about this gun is that it's not very accurate at long range. And if you try to shoot your long-range targets with a single shot, or at least a bunch of nice little bursts, you'll find that your accuracy is greatly improved on this gun. Of course, the way I decided to solve this gun's long-range accuracy issues wasn't as much the single fire or the burst fire shots as it was just taking the distance out of the equation. It seems as though there's been a lot of people in Medal of Honor giving the LMGs a lot of grief, especially when it comes to using like the muzzle brake on it. But as far as I can tell, this gun's really good. I haven't really used it without the muzzle brake yet, so I don't know how well it performs without it. But this gun is a gun that comes the closest to the God Gun badge. If you had to give one gun the God Gun badge, this one would be it. I don't even want to speculate about how dominant I could be with this gun if I just took some real time getting to know it. Anyway, so that last death that you saw is the last death that's going to be in this game. I'm going to go on a sick run here and show you what this gun's all about. Now, there's another topic I'd like to cover while I'm destroying the dreams of boys and men alike as I earn this cruise missile. Now, unfortunately, it seems as though I'm no longer able to play in most servers anymore due to being banned. And that's to be expected, as this seems to be a condition that plagues all of the better players of any game. As you may know already, most of the servers that are still left with any kind of people in them are run by clans. And I gotta say, my experience with clans so far hasn't been very good at all. In general, I find most clans to be very immature. They all seem to have a hive mentality, and by that, of course, I mean, you know, none of them are able to think for themselves or anything like that, so you have maybe one guy make a recommendation, or we'll just take the worst player in their clan, for example. You'll have him call you a cheater, and they'll just automatically ban you without even rationally thinking it through, like, is this guy a cheater, or is it just our shitty clan member crying wolf again, or something like that. So then, to make things better, of course, they ban you, and after you leave, they tell everybody, so-and-so has been banned for cheating. And then, of course, you know, if anybody else plays with you anywhere else, they automatically say, oh, hey, I saw you one time, you were banned from so-and-so server. I'm not going to name any servers offhand, you know, there's no reason to give any of these servers free publicity or anything. So I had this spot that I wanted to actually drop my airstrike, but I had to, of course, wait until I picked up the flag right there. So right there is where I plan on dropping it, and I knew that, of course, if I didn't get the hell out of there, I would have been dead for sure, and of course my cruise missile would have been wasted. But anyway, so I decided to run back over here, and I killed 10 people with this cruise missile, and just decided, of course, to not let myself die before using it, because I saw that it was relatively close to the end of the round, and figured there was no point. So with the double points, got 10 kills with the cruise missile. That was pretty fun. But don't count on me using this gun really any in the future unless somebody else requests to see it later on. It's just seems way too easy to me, and you know, I like a little bit of a challenge at least. Anyway, if you haven't seen Wallguy's latest video, check it out in the previous video link, and I will see you guys all next time.